What's up, everybody? Welcome to This Week in Blade. It's your boy Biz. We're talking blading. I'm wearing a One Lux hoodie. It's all good in the hood. I don't know if you know this, but we're talking blading here every single week. So if you're new to this series, consider subscribing, liking, following. Wherever you're at, do that. Like double time and get other people to do that. Let's start off right with products. Okay, Dead has been revived. Not like they died or anything. They dropped 3 new sets of wheels this week and they look really cool. And it's Dead wheels, so you know they're gonna be good. I thought brown wheels were in, but you know, I was bamboozled. But black wheels are forever. Definitely a must cop. New frames, yay, it's not just wheels this week. I think they're called AxyzS, so I'm just gonna run with that. We got the first look of AxyzS Frames this week and they look pretty cool. It's like if Abel had an Irish baby with Celtic and made something beautiful. Matthias Jabanowski put out a fire-ass edit testing them out. And if they make you skate that well, sign me up. The last thing I want to talk about in this section are these monstrosities. Obviously these are fake. Stop trying to make these a thing. They're not gonna happen.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Okay, that's it for products. Let's talk about events. Rail Kings happened last weekend in Barso, put on by the Blade Club. And all you other comps, take notes. All you need is one good rail to make an entire competition. We don't need to travel to spots, you don't need to rent out a hangar. No, you just need one good ass street rail. Super dope tricks were going down based on what I saw on the gram. Isn't it dope that we live in like 2019 and you can just get information at a flash from around the world? Do you even think about that? Do you? Because I think about that all the time. Richard Vazquez took first, Carlos Bernal came in second, and Nick Lomax took home third. Okay, them's the events. We're gonna get into a new segment this week. I shall call it Profiles. Brian Freeman, better known as Bfree, has been skating for like a million days straight. Okay, that number's closer to like 700, but he's showing no signs of stopping. Hence the hashtag, let's get it forever. You know how long forever is? Longer than a long time. I got to sit down with the homie and talk about what keeps him going and how he's pushing the sport. I'm here with Bfree. We are at the Braille House right now recording some stuff, so be patient on that. I'm gonna have the news for you when that comes out. We're just talking about blading and talking about life, man. Thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a minute. Now we're doing them.
For real.
Super hype, bro.
Every time I see your clips, I'm super interested. How do you choose your tricks? How do you keep it interesting, like your spots, all stuff like that?
I think at the beginning of it, it was kind of hard because I didn't want to, get the viewer bored or, myself bored. Then I realized, the more that you are happy doing it for yourself, it makes it easier to translate that to someone else. And I'm lucky enough, fortunate enough to meet up with ESG and link up and shoot photos as we're getting the clips. So now we're not just thinking about, me just putting my skates on for the day, that's where it always started at, just putting skates on, just kind of gives you a different perspective. So you get to see one perspective and then you get to see a different perspective. So I think that makes it interesting and it keeps us, always eye hunting. Things that just look fun, and look cool. And something that I try to aim for the people who have never seen skating, Thinking about the person, the little kid that's like, oh, wow, look at that. Like we did this photo not too long ago with the elephant in the background. It's like a big tag, it's like a big mural in the background with the elephant. It says rise and grind. And we're just skating like this dumpster. Just finding things like that and making it something. I think that's part of the challenge. So.
We see this hashtag everywhere. What does the term let's get it forever mean in your words?
Let's get it forever is just your motivation to wake up in the morning, be happy about what you're doing, and try to figure out a way to go to the next level. Whatever you're trying to do, your goal is trying to figure out a way to reach that and not stop. And it all just started as a little hashtag, and then it just kind of built up, and then it went from being a part of the just skating every day thing to being kind of more than that, like a movement, and people are using the hashtag in their clips, and I love everybody for doing that.
You recently got certified in Seattle to teach blading. What was that process like? What was the day-to-day like, and how's it feel like having that?
The first thing that came to mind after we got it done and finished was I just wish I would have did it earlier. Shout out to the Skatepark Association. One of the ladies that started the organization too. Her name is Trish. She is just out there trying to get more people to help educate the community. So I tried to do our best and get us to be able to do that here in the Bay. It's like going to school. You have to, you're paying for this knowledge, right? It was a 3-day a 3-day process, 2 8-hour days, and then a 3-hour day on one of the first days. But so yeah, like you're really in school, you're learning, you know.
Like
and
8 hours of skating?
Yeah, so it's no like joke, like, you know, we really put in the work for it. It's not like you're just like, yo, I'm certified, you know, it's like really, you know. And I encourage everyone to do that, and that's kind of the goal of what I'm trying to do with the Skate Academy too, is trying to do what we can, our little, you know, it's like we're like a pool of water, and we just have to keep dropping our own drops of our own knowledge into it and keep that river flowing.
So now you're certified,
Yeah.
You're starting the Bfree Academy.
So the Bfree Academy, we launched it this April, I would say would be the actual official date when I went and got my business license and all that stuff. My style is a little bit different than, you know, a lot of other people, and what I'm trying to do is just kind of just show you that and show you how I've done things and how, you know, what I've learned from the association doing that, and just kind of mixing it all together. But just the aim is just to try to get it out there so people can just try to put skates on their feet and roll around and not just feel like they have to do a certain thing. You know, there's so many levels to it that's our job to show that,
right,
and to water the plants and make sure everybody grows, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking about the Olympics, you know, I'm thinking about skating being in curriculums in school. I'm thinking about going to school and being able to pay for it for your scholarship because you skate.
Right,
you know,
right.
That's the mentality. Even if it's not me that's doing it, I mean, I hope I'm sparking someone else to be on that. You know, so.
Yo, Bfree, I
Dude.
appreciate you taking the time.
Man, bro.
Stay tuned because we're going to go and watch some videos now. Let's talk about videos.
Yep. Is it this one? Are you gonna put the slide up?
We can go this way.
Yeah, videos right here.
Videos.
Dario Tassone got put on TNT clothing and put out a fire-ass edit. I feel like this should be wheels and deals. Hold on real quick. Okay, Dario Tassone got put on TNT clothing and put out a fire-ass welcome edit. Alright, that seems better, right? We're in the right section, we're good. I have a serious question. What about these mint SLs makes everyone want to skate shirtless? I don't get it. My own body issues aside, there's some serious heat in this edit and you need to check it out. If an edit starts off with 3 different drop ledges, you know it's just gonna be dope. His ender is this soul grind into this drainage ditch, and I made a noise that scared the shit out of my coworkers. Definitely check that edit, and congrats to Dario for making the team. Chad Tannehill has been added to Red Eye's ground crew, and if you haven't noticed, everything Red Eye is airport related. If you don't know Chad, go to any flat rail session. He's the guy doing switch ups that you couldn't even conceive in your brain because your skill levels aren't high enough. Red Eye's putting together a team of killers. You better watch out. I'm glad I'm here because I can like watch him grow from the ground up. It's beautiful. Okay, now it's time for videos. Sam Crofts got a pro wheel from UC and it's big as fuck. 110 millis, that big. He put out a promo edit called Apples and Pears for the wheel and good lord. He starts it off with a back salve in 110s for like a long time. You expect to see like a bunch of skids, but you don't expect a back salve. Definitely check that edit out. There's this video called The Crow that was teased like a long ass time ago. We're finally getting promos for it. 3 to be exact. One with Jimmy, one with The Farm, and the last one with Kevin Yee, which is tight. I fucks with all 3 of them. No music promos either. It's like really eerie and dope. I can't wait to see what the final project looks like. There's a write-up on BMag for more information. It's supposed to drop February 2020, so we got time to get this hype built up. IRollNY put out a really cool park edit at Faber Skatepark, featuring dope heads like Ryan Minnie, Ed Braxton, Malik Ashby, and more. Real smooth and like chill edit, perfect for Sunday recaps. That park looks real dope. Hey, when I get out there, I'm gonna need y'all to take me there so I can fuck it up a little bit. I'm looking at you, Mal. Since we're talking NYC bladers, Justin Brasco left the NYC, headed to the BCN, and dropped a fire-ass edit for USD. That was way too many acronyms for one sentence. When I say fire-ass clips, I mean that shit. Starts us off with a true fish, keeps us interested with a 0 negative acid, I'm like, okay, alright, and ends it with a drop-down Royale alley-oop fish. Super dope. These were quick clips, but like, this is a full edit to me. Joe Atkinson and Dom West dropped the edit of the year. I called it when I saw the trailer, and now you saw the video and you were like, damn, Biz was right. Blue, an amazing project where Joe just destroys every bowl in Australia damn near. Damn it, this video is amazing. That flat spin onto that rock, I told you. Y'all weren't listening, but I told you. It's amazing. And you saw when he was coming down them hills, he was going so fast, but he was just chilling with like his waiter arm up. Like, I'm coasting, literally. If you haven't seen it yet, you owe it to yourself to watch that. It's 9 minutes, it's free online. Definitely check that out. I grabbed a fat burrito, threw it up on an 8K monitor in my office, told people not to bother me, and it was in heaven. Throw it up on your TV, turn off all the lights, and check that thing out. It's definitely worth it. Okay, that's it for videos. No need to talk about anything more if you ask me. But let's get social. CJ Wellsmore did 4 kind grinds for the gram this week. I watched them 10 times, but like, that's 40 kind grinds. Why does everyone go to Bangkok and do amazing skate tricks? Do I need to go to Bangkok? Am I gonna do amazing skate tricks if I do? Jeff Dallas put out some pretty perfect clips on the gram this week. Soul Gap to the Street was so damn good. I'm so glad he did that. Also, we need to talk about those custom USDs, and we also need to talk about how I can get a pair of those custom USDs. I want blue ones with like the white bandana print where the carbon is, and BDC on the tongue. How many flips can you do? A lot? Nice. Now, can you do it wearing a Blades of Glory sweatsuit in an indoor skate park? I didn't think so. Charley Hastings got flip-tastic on the gram this week. I didn't even know we were doing shit like this. Can someone give me a trampoline and like a stack of mattresses so I can practice? This many flips in a row is pretty awesome to see, but looks exhausting. But like, in all seriousness, keep doing your thing, G. Derek Henderson is riding mint SLs and proves that the Kelsos aren't the only ones that can't sit on benches. The signature back torque, back cross grab is all fine and dandy, but backslide, step up backslide with the grab, same foot? Ridiculous. Okay, that's gonna do it for this week in Blade. Make sure you like this video and comment your favorite news below. As always, make sure you're following BladerUnion.com to keep up to date with everything happening in the blading world. Also, make sure that you're following my link tree so that you can get all the TWIB updates and see my swaggy ass rollerblading clips. This week, I'm gonna leave you with Yoon out of Korea shooting the duck the only way these good ass Korean skaters know how.